Hey Taurus, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we're going to do your general love read for the first week of April. Keep in mind these are general readings. They cannot possibly apply to every single person watching, but if you would like a personal reading, the link will always be in the description box below. In case you're new to the channel, welcome, but in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. I'm an intuitive reader. I read the traditional sense of the card, but more than anything, I'm going to always give you guys the messages that I pick up intuitively. I always charge both of my decks on top of crystal organite pucks. In doing so, it charges, balances, and aligns the energy for our reading today. I also charge both decks on top of your own personalized astrological card. So again, this reading is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals, and I hope everyone is doing well. Currently, there are no reversals in either one of my decks. So if while I shuffle, I get reversals for you guys, I'm going to give you guys the messages that I pick up, and I'm going to accept those reversals because I know they're aligned with your reading for the day. When I was meditating over you guys' energy, I heard the song, what is it? Where We Stand by Faith Evans. I mean, if you're new to the channel, I'm musically inclined. So I always get messages via music and visuals, but mainly through music, right? So when I asked what was this pertaining to that song, I heard a message that somebody may have just recently gotten out of a relationship and they feel like it's too soon to jump into something new, but somebody already has feelings for somebody. I feel like it may be you, Taurus. You may have just recently connected with somebody that you're very fond of, and you feel like it may be too soon to jump into this new relationship. So let's see what we get for you guys. We're going to get two cards. One is going to be a general energy, and the second is, yeah, look at that. And I just said, with us having a Tower card facing us, and then you had a Two of Pentacles, this is somebody who's they have to make a decision about whether or not they want to move on and move into something new. Because something, there was a Tower moment recently, and I just said that. And we seen this at the bottom of the deck initially, right? But as I parted it, it could have went anywhere. We could have any other cards facing us, but that just ties into the message that I picked up for you guys. And I knew that. I feel like it's someone who, and if it's not you, it would be the person that you're interested in or the person that you just came into connection with romantically. I feel like you or this person just got out of a relationship. You got the Two of Cups and you got Two of Pentacles here. The Two of Cups in reverse, that lets us know, like, definitely somebody, there was an ending to a love union. But somebody feels very strongly about another person, and they're just feeling, absolutely, because now we're having the Two of Cups upright. Somebody feels very strongly about a person, but they're in their feelings about it. Seven of Cups, kind of in their mind about the situation because they just had a Tower moment recently. So they don't know whether or not they want to move forward into a new love situation. Look at that. Now you got a Four of Wands, and that's about like marriage life, somebody who feels like they've met their twin flame life partner. Too many flipped out, so I'm not going to take that, but I knew that was the energy that was meant for me to relate to you guys. Most definitely somebody already feels very strongly about someone already, and you feel like it's too soon. I'm not picking up that may be the case, but it could be for some people. Look at that, what flipped up. But I'm not going to take it because it's too many, right? You got a Devil card. So you got a Devil. You got a Moon in reverse. And you got a Five of Cups again. I'm going to tell you, somebody just came out of a relationship. So they're still a little heartbroken. At the bottom of the deck again. Like I said, this is the marriage card, right? Somebody really feels strongly about somebody that they just met. This is a new love. And I know that with that Devil card, I feel like somebody may have felt like they still have some type of attachment to this other person. You had a Knight of Wands in reverse. Some of you guys could have just gotten out of a situation with a Leo, Sag, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual. Because for me, with that coming up as your first card, that's somebody in the past. Because the Knight of Wands is somebody who's quickly rushing in, right? But also, you could have just gotten out of a relationship with a fire sign. But also, with this Knight of Wands being in reverse, this could be somebody saying, like, I'm not going to rush in. I need to take it slow. So that also could be the message for you guys. Let's get your possible outcome. And then we'll get a clarifier for both cards for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. I don't know why I feel like I want to say Aries. Some of you guys could be interested in the Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual. Let's see. I just seen that Devil card again. And even with that Devil, I don't feel like it may be something negative and toxic. The Devil card is about feeling a strong connection to somebody, almost insatiable. It could be that type of energy also. So keep that in mind. Everyone always gives the Devil card a very negative connotation. And then the Devil card is also about feeling very passionate about somebody. Very passionate. Okay. So you had a Six of Pentacles in reverse. Six of Pentacles in reverse is a need for balance. Again, I feel like with these two cards coming together as your general energy, somebody feels like they don't want to rush into anything because you're not balanced right now. You're not ready to move forward into something new because you just recently got out of something. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm picking up for you guys. I'm going to part the cards randomly. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. The Hermit card, absolutely. Somebody feels like it's time for them to just take some time to go within, especially if you just got out of a relationship. Somebody feels like they need to take some time and go within and kind of be in seclusion. But again, if you look at the card, he has this light shining, and this light is going towards his path. And I want you to also pay attention that he's holding a wand. Your first card is a wand that popped out. Again, some of you guys definitely could be dealing with a fire sign energy. You got the World card. There's going to be some forward movement. I feel like somebody wants to fight, but there's going to be some type of forward movement because it's meant to. It's destined. The wheel is destined. That's a destined change. There's a destined turn of events. So that's destined. You and this person meeting is destined. Even if you just recently got out of a relationship, that ending of that relationship was destined. It was meant to be so that you can come onto the path with somebody else, with this new person. And you know, with the Wheel card, there's, you know, multiple, all of the elements are there, air, fire, water. So it was like you went through cycles. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and then we have Three of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you guys, you know, the Taurus, you know, you guys are Taurus, you guys are Pentacles. Yeah, most definitely. Because I'm just noticing that now. Now you had a Three of Pentacles in reverse, and then your possible outcome was the Six of Pentacles. This is you guys, the Pentacle energy. You are no longer working and moving forward into a past relationship. Again, I'm saying I'm picking up this as past relationship because you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse right next to that. And I feel like, again, this is definitely you guys feeling like you need to take it slow because, you know, we have the Six of Pentacles is about balance. It's in reverse. So right now you're not feeling balanced. You're not feeling like you're ready to move on to something, but somebody has come along your path who has stirred up your interest. Yeah. And then you had the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is always a single independent person, right? This you guys energy, Pentacles right next to this. But look at it. You have the Nine of Pentacles right next to the Three of Pentacles. Now it's upright, right? Because somebody, like I just said, somebody has come along your path and now you're ready to move forward with somebody. Just a minute ago, we had it, you know, in reverse, but that was connected to this past person. There's somebody who you're interested in now who has stirred your interest. And just as I said that, I seen the Sun card. There's somebody who's aligned with your path now, and you're a little skeptical. Let's get a clarifier for the Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you're skeptical. Yeah. You're skeptical because you don't trust anybody right now. You know, this last person that you dealt with could have been an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, someone rising Venus. But this person was a liar. And they were very deceptive. And I say that because look at that. Right up on the wow. Tower card again. And look at that. Wow. You got the Knight of Wands in both decks. This time it's upright. So I'm going to tell you. We had this Tower earlier, and right up under this Seven of Swords that popped up initially, you definitely, and then you have the Ace of Wands, and I think this came up in reverse also. You definitely were dealing, somebody was definitely dealing with somebody with strong air sign placements, and they were deceptive and sneaky, and you know, they gave you trust issues, right? Now you may have trust issues because of this situation with this person, but I'm gonna tell you also with this Seven of Swords, also upright, there's somebody who's being deceptive and a liar, but this also could be your energy, even though you're not an air sign, or if you don't have air sign placements, this could be your energy, because now it's coming in reverse, because now it's like you can't fight your feelings for this person, because keep in mind the Swords is about your thoughts and communication, right? You no longer are able to hide how you feel about this person. You may want to fight it, but you can't, because look what's coming out again. In the first deck, we had the Knight of Wands in reverse, and this time we have the Knight of Wands upright. Right, and that's letting me know that somebody, even regardless of how much you don't feel like you're ready right now, right? Because this Six of Pentacles, that lack of balance could be, you know, not being ready to move forward with something. You can't deny your feelings for this individual, you know. And again, you look at this, and at the bottom of the deck, You got the Queen of Wands. You got a lot of fire sign energy here. So if you don't have fire sign placements predominantly in your chart, like I said, a lot of you guys are dealing with somebody who's a fire sign, and this is a new incoming person. And I know it's a new incoming person because we got the Knight of Wands both times. The Knight of Wands is somebody who's springing into action, who's coming onto the path, right? So I know for a fact you guys have somebody with some very strong fire sign placements coming into your life. And you're wanting to fight it, but you can't really. It's a lot of passion. And then look what fell out. The World card in reverse again. So I'm going to tell you what I'm getting with this. The Six of Pentacles clarified by the World card in reverse. Okay, so at one point, because we do know the World card is about travel, distance, and it doesn't just have to be a physical distance. It could be an emotional distance also, right? So being in reverse is like you're no longer being in a distance from this person emotionally, right? And then it also could be if you and this person were at a distance, a physical distance from one another, is no longer being the case. And that's why we see that Knight of Wands popping up right now, because it's like, even if you're trying to fight it and you're like, okay, let's put a pause to this, let's not move too fast. I don't feel like this other person is going to allow that. I feel like you have somebody who's really attracted to you. There's mutual attraction between you and this person. And this individual is not going to let time, space, and or nor distance keep you guys apart, right? Because the World card, you know, like I said, there's nothing that's going to keep you and this person apart for long. If it is right now, even with everything that's going on in the world, that's right now for the moment. But somebody is making plans to connect with you. Because again, and you know, the World card is about cycles also. The beginning and the ending of a cycle. I always say that when you look at these two. You know how you have these like crosses that's kind of binding this circle. And then also when I see this red little cross right here, I'm going to say I'm picking up Aries energy. That red always makes me think, ooh. And then also with that red, think about, I don't know if you guys know about the red string of fate. I'm going to leave a link in the description box below for that also, because there's something called, okay. So the messages I'm picking up, the red string of fate. This person is meant to come along your path. This person is going to be a very powerful soulmate for you. With the red string of fate, that's about, you know, somebody who you have gone through multiple lifetimes, or you have dated multiple people, you and this person, and then you guys learned lessons from these karmics in your life, but you were meant to come into connection with this specific individual. Like no matter what went on in your life or how much distance, because there could have been a global distance between you and this person. And not just, you know, we always tie that into like somebody being geographically different in a different area or location, but it also could be an ethnic difference. You know what I'm saying? This person could be a different ethnicity than you. And with it being in reverse, I feel like it's saying that that's not going to be an issue for you guys. Like you and this person aren't going to let that keep you guys from moving forward. Because I'm going to tell you again, yeah, definitely not going to let that keep you guys from moving forward, because initially you had this Knight of Wands in reverse, and then you seen it in the other deck, a completely different deck. It came up right. So I feel like you guys are not going to allow this to keep you guys from being together. And then also that makes sense with that clarifying this Six of Pentacles, because you guys could have felt like, okay, especially if you're dealing with somebody from a different ethnicity, you could have felt like, you know, I don't know if we can work things out, if we could see eye to eye on things. And that's why the Six of Pentacles is like lacking of balance. But something is going to propel you two forward. You know, like I said, keep in mind, we have this red string, this red thread right here. And it's like it's connecting, it's keeping this circle together. It's binding. And the red string of fate is binding. The red string of fate is like you and this person signed up to connect with each other in this lifetime, to reconnect with each other. That's a reconnection. Look how they're connected. You and this other person could fight as much as you want to, but there's going to be a reconnection. There's going to be forward movement. And like I said, with the Seven of Swords, if you weren't dealing with somebody, you or this other person wasn't dealing with someone who is deceptive and sneaky in the past, I feel strongly more so than anything, you are no longer able to deceive yourself. Right? You're no longer able to be in your mind mentally and keep yourself away from this other person because you feel like things are happening too soon. You know, either way it goes, this person came on your path at a specific time for a specific reason. Okay? So Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals, as always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye.